Welcome back to the channel. I'm standing next to the 2023 Hyundai Sonata Hybrid SEL. And the question I want to know in today's video is the Hyundai Sonata Hybrid worth getting over the other competitors in this segment. But if you guys are on the market for a Hyundai, be sure to check out Homestead Hyundai and ask for Darwin. He will get you into your next vehicle. But let's talk about pricing here for the Hyundai Sonata Hybrid SEL. Starting price here for the SEL trim is at $31,300. This one stickers for $33,160. Looking at the exterior styling here for the Hyundai Sonata Hybrid here, my model is painted in this white exterior color. It looks good with the chrome and gloss black trim throughout this vehicle. Let's start off here with the actual headlights here. These are a multi-reflector full LED headlight with an automatic low and high beam, LED turn signal here with this LED daytime running light, which is nicely integrated here, but it gets braked up here by this chrome piece which wraps around the actual window trim. Looking at the grille, there's more chrome and more black painted trim and the actual inserts there. There's the Hyundai logo front and center, and there's this chrome piece here to give this vehicle like a mustache look. This vent right here is going to be functional to push air around the vehicle as well, of course, for aerodynamic purposes. And the front lip splitter here does have this high gloss painted trim here. But let me know in the comment section what you guys think about the Hyundai Sonata Hybrid. It looks just like the gas model, but it does have that chrome bar there, which kind of breaks up, you know, the actual grille or so, to let you guys know this is kind of the hybrid. But to me, it looks really good. But let me know in the comment section what you guys think about the Hyundai Sonata Hybrid. But looking at the side profile here, this has a 111.8 inch wheelbase with an overall length of 192.9. So it's right on par with every other mid-size sedan in this segment. Looking at these tires and wheels here, who said hybrids did not have cool looking rim designs here? Hyundai kind of went a different route compared to some of the other competitors in this segment. I like the multi-spoke finish here. These are a 215/55 tire. They're wrapped in this 17-inch rim design. And like I mentioned, this area right here is going to be functional to push the air around the vehicle. And there's some gloss black trim here at the lower part of the skirt with this LED sight marker. And my model does not have a panoramic sunroof here, sadly, on this hybrid SEL model. There's some chrome here on the actual door handles and whatnot. But making our way to the rear of the vehicle, it looks just like the gas powered model. This does have an LED combination tail light with an LED brake light, which connects the two taillight modules together with this LED turn signal. The reverse lights are down here, which have this incandescent bulb finish, more chrome trim. Of course, there's no visible exhaust trim because this is a hybrid model. It does say Sonata spelled out very boldly at the trunk lid here. There's the Hyundai badge there's the little vortex generators here, of course, for aerodynamic purposes with this nicely gloss black finish. And there's the hybrid badge. This is the only way that you guys are going to tell that this is the actual hybrid model of the Sonata. Open up the trunk here. Hyundai cleverly hides the trunk with this button right here. Once you press that, it opens to reveal 16 cubic feet of space, one of the largest cargo spaces in the segment. It's right behind the Honda Accord. This is cargo net here. Lifting up the low floor, Hyundai does give you a tire mobile kit there, as you guys can see. You can also fold the seats down to do a 60-40 split. Sitting in the interior of the Hyundai Sonata Hybrid SEL model here, as you guys can see, I love this nice two-tone color combination, especially with the nice cloth seats. They feel very supportive and very comfortable here. But reaching over here to shut the door of the Hyundai Sonata, let's talk about the materials very quick. Really nice soft touch material with this aluminum accented door handle here. There's your mirror control, lock controls are here. It is automatic up and down for the driver and passenger, but not for the rear windows. It's going to be nicely padded here. And there's additional storage and coupled with the space here at the lower part of the door pocket. There's your illumination switch, your 12-volt battery reset, your lane keeping assist, your trunk release, your traction control, electronic parking brake is here, your hood latch is down there. This is a manual tilt and telescoping wheel. I think if you guys go for the gas model, you can get a power tilt and telescoping wheel if I'm not mistaken. There's the headlight and turn signal stock. The warm rubber stock is right there. But let's start up the vehicle here. You guys can use this key card here in order to start it up, or you can just put your foot on the brake and press the stop button right there. And if you guys go for the top trim, which is the limited trim here in the hybrid family, you can get a full 12.3 inch instrument cluster. Right now it's just a partial LCD display with these two analog gauges for the power meter and also for the speed. But you can customize this small screen in front of you to show your compass, your driver's assistance tech, your speed, your engine temperature, tire pressure, and also your fuel economy, driver information, drive mode, and your driving style. The materials on the dashboard here are going to be hard touch plastic on the instrument panel, but on this portion is going to be nicely padded with some chrome trim there. This is a 10.25-inch display. It does support Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. I like the way the screen is nicely integrated here. Very responsive, very snappy. Going here to the Hyundai interface, it does show you your hybrid information and whatnot, what the hybrid system is doing from the energy flow, the electric motor use in kilowatts, your fuel economy and whatnot. I haven't had this vehicle for a long time, so don't mind at 13 mpg. But as you guys can see, it's really good, fast, and very responsive. Going back to the CarPlay here, looking down here, it does have dual climate control. There's also 3 level heated seats. You guys have to go for the top model if you guys want to get cool seats on the hybrid model. And looking down here is going to be a wireless phone charger, 2 USB charging ports, a 12-volt. This houses the 6-speed automatic transmission. Putting the vehicle into reverse, of course, you guys know, put your foot on the brake. And it does reveal the backup camera. There's trajectory with distance markers. And if I be quiet for 1 second, you guys can hear that. That lets pedestrians know that the vehicle is in reverse because it is a hybrid. To go into drive, you click D, and to go into neutral, you click N, and to go into park, you click that P button right there. Looking here, there's 2 cup holders. This is your drive mode selector, which shows you sport, custom, eco, and smart. So there's 4 different drive modes, and this vehicle will always default to eco mode once you shut the vehicle off and turn it back on. The center armrest is going to be nicely padded. Open it up, it does reveal a good amount of storage to put some items in there. There's an auto hold button here. Like I mentioned, the seats are very supportive and comfortable. Above me, it's going to be incandescent lighting throughout the cabin. There's your blue link. Also, your SOS button is there. Looking at the glove compartment, it does offer tons of space to put your owner's manual and whatnot in the actual glove box there. And there's a lot of gloss black trim around the sensor here, so you guys don't like fingerprints. It's going to leave a lot of fingerprints. So me personally, or I know some of you guys might want to wipe this down constantly. And above, there's no sunroof here, but it does offer tons of headroom space, especially if you're over 6 feet tall. But overall, the interior of the Hyundai Sonata is well laid out. I like this hybrid model with this nice two-tone, and this does have the Bose audio sound system. Looking at the interior space here of the Sonata, this is a mid-size sedan, so it does offer tons of space here to put your family in, especially on a long road trip. I like this nice two-tone interior, like I mentioned, from the front seats. Looking at the materials here, they're gonna be the same carrier material, which is a really nice material. The switchgear feels nice. It's gonna be well padded here. Additional storage and cup holder space. But getting inside the Sonata here, this is where I have the seat to drive. I do have plenty of foot space underneath the driver's seat. There is one pocket back here for storage. You also have rear air vents. Some other competitors don't even give you rear air vents, but there is a USB charging port here. And Hyundai says this vehicle has around 34.8 inches of rear legroom space, but in the real world, it does look more cavernous compared to what Hyundai says on paper. There's this hump here, but you can fit a middle passenger. The seats, they're cloth seats, but they do offer some really good support. Above me is going to be incandescent lighting throughout the cabin. And sadly, my model does not have that large panoramic sunroof that you guys can get on the gas model. But it does offer tons of headroom, especially if you're tall. Let's talk about the powertrain specs here for the Hyundai Sonata Hybrid. This is Hyundai's 2-liter 4-cylinder. It's part of their hybrid engine. This is also their smart screen technology powertrain here also. With the gas and electric assist, this vehicle makes 192 horsepower. It's not the fastest hybrid in the segment, but it does get great fuel efficiency here. As this vehicle sits here in the SEL trim, this vehicle weighs in around at 3,400 pounds. It's also paired with a very unique 6-speed automatic transmission. The other competitors do offer a CVT instead of a stepped automatic, but it's nice that Hyundai did go a different route with the transmission. And this hood here is also held though by struts instead of an actual pop rod. But making our way to the fuel door here, let's talk about fuel economy. This is why you guys go for the hybrid. This vehicle is rated to get 45 in the city, 51 on the highway, and 47 combined. So I'm behind the wheel of the 2023 Hyundai Sonata Hybrid. This is the SEL trim. You can go for limited, which will be basically fully loaded. I think that will offer the solar panel roof, which Hyundai, I think they did discontinue for 2023. But I think that now that you can get a panoramic sunroof. But let's start off here. Let's talk about the powertrain here. This is their 2-liter 4-cylinder. This powertrain makes 192 horsepower with the electric and gas assist here. Fuel economy is freaking fantastic. You get 45 in the city, 51 on the highway, and 47 combined. This is the purpose of buying a hybrid vehicle, is to get good fuel efficiency, of course. I have reviewed the Camry hybrid, also the Accord hybrid, and I think the Sonata is probably one of the best to get, in my opinion, because it does offer tons of value with best-in-class warranty. You also have this well laid out interior, good sound system, which is a Bose sound system. The infotainment here is very snappy and supportive. The visibility out of this vehicle is really good. You also have blind view cameras. The blind spot monitoring, my apologies. Also lane keeping assist, emergency braking, and rear cross traffic alert. I have the vehicle in this eco mode here. I'm gonna put it into its smart mode here. And it is very unique that Hyundai has this vehicle paired with a 6-speed automatic transmission. The other competitors do offer a CVT, which is the Accord, the Camry. They do offer a CVT instead of a stepped automatic. So it is unique that Hyundai did go a different route with their transmission selection. Steering feel in this vehicle is very playful. You can feel what the front tires are doing. I love the smooth ride quality. I like that the vehicle can switch between electric and also, if it needs, on throttle acceleration. But this vehicle does drive compliant. I like the power meter here, which shows you that it's charging the battery, and also when it's in eco, hybrid, and power mode, that's when you're using full acceleration. But the tech in this vehicle is super impressive. You also have this 10.25-inch display, which supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. I love the nice two-tone color combination. The seats in here, they're very supportive and comfortable. They're also 3-level heated seats. If you guys want cool seats, you have to look at the top trim in order to get that. But if I wanted to accelerate here, it does a good job of, getting up to speed. It doesn't feel slow, but Hyundai says 0 to 60 in around the 8-second mark range, which is pretty decent. It's not gonna blow the doors off or anything, but that's not what you guys buy the hybrid for. You buy it because you want to get good fuel economy and good fuel efficiency. This once again, this cabin is very well laid out. I like the nice tech, the smooth ride quality, and I like this hybrid powertrain paired with the 6-speed automatic transmission. After spending time with the 2023 Hyundai Sonata Hybrid SEL, like I mentioned from the beginning of the video, is the Hyundai Sonata Hybrid worth getting over the other competitors, which consist of the Honda Accord Hybrid and also the Toyota Camry, which are good volume sellers in this segment. Me personally, I would go for the Hyundai Sonata Hybrid over the other competitors because it does offer one of the best warranties in the business. It does offer large screens, which some of the other competitors do not offer. I like the nice two-tone color combination with the Bose audio sound system. And this vehicle gets nearly 600 plus miles of range if you were to fill this vehicle up with gas. So that does offer best range compared to electric vehicles with their long range state. So this vehicle does offer great fuel efficiency. With that being said, hope you guys have enjoyed my full review here on the 2023 Hyundai Sonata Hybrid. Be sure to check me out on Instagram at Drive1Reviews. Hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications. And I will see you all in the next review.